Good afternoon. Welcome to one of our most popular conference mini-sessions. My name is Charles Patton. I'm here to introduce you to Grahall Online Solutions. If you have assumed from the title that this is a web-based approach to delivering how-to content, you would be correct. Our primary audiences are human capital consultants, human resources professionals, and the enlightened executives of any organization. I like to start by examining from a high level why we would have an interest in this topic. The first reason, signified by the $sign, is money. Inevitably, we are motivated to improve the financial performance of our organization. People who manage are often measured by the amount of revenue they can generate or cost savings they can deliver. And usually this is a priority item in the list of expected accomplishments. I would argue that the second item I have identified, knowledge, is a predecessor to achieving the first. There's an old adage that if you continue to do what has always been done, you will get the same or diminished result as the world passes you by. With Grahall Online Solutions, we address both issues in a new and modern way. That's what I'll be demonstrating today. From a knowledge perspective, the use of web-based content from the Grahall website enables the user to select and choose the information and tools they need when they need it. The form of the knowledge content delivery is also important. Videos are great for delivering an overall perspective of what needs to be done, how to do something, and showing the results, but the video information is delivered too fast to remember the details. Ever watch the Food Channel? The first pass of the program gives you a good idea of the complexity of the food preparation, the ingredients that are necessary, which you never have in your house, and the appeal of the end result. To do this yourself, you would have to start and pause the video many times to get the complete preparation instructions, and the video would be relatively worthless on a shopping trip for the ingredients. In this case, the traditional written recipe, which lists ingredients, quantities, preparation methods, pan sizes, temperatures, cooking times, would be a much more efficient checklist and instruction tool, while it was the cookbook, photograph, or Food Channel video that motivated you to try something new. It was the organized recipe that gave you the confidence to do it yourself. Grahall recognizes this difference between the what to do and the how to do it. Developing total reward strategies is a signature service for Grahall consultants. As you can see depicted on this slide, we can deliver a lot of the what dollars. This example lists several alternatives for an actual client. The first example is a productivity improvement strategy. This was accomplished by moving the variable pay incentive system up the motivation ladder from a broad team-based approach to a closer line of sight. Two of these other strategies involve identifying the right people who should be paid more to reduce turnover, increase productivity, and save considerable money in turnover costs. Wouldn't you like to deliver these results to your organization? Let me rephrase the question for those of you who may not have been able to hear the question. The question is, what is the size of the organization? The numbers look too unbelievable. At first blush, your concern seems to be valid. This is a 40,000 employee organization. However, our experience tells us that the financial ratios still hold. So, if you divide these numbers by 100, you get a 400 employee organization, and the dollar return would still be $1.5 million in the first example. And while these program results tend to erode over time, the multi-year results will get your attention and a promotion, or at least a headline or accomplishment on your next resume. In fact, let's examine the importance of these numbers a little further from a financial perspective. If this company had 150 million shares of stock outstanding, then this total reward strategy would deliver $1 a share in earnings. If the company has a modest stock price to earnings ratio of 10, then this project would be worth $10 a share to shareholders. You've seen a couple of examples of what you might do in changing your total reward system. It is the objective of Grahall Online Solutions to deliver the recipes and tools that will give you the confidence to proceed with projects like the ones I've shown you here. This slide shows you where Online Solution fits in the information delivery system at Grahall. On the left, you see hardbound books printed on demand by Lulu Press. For those who prefer, there is an electronic version or ebook with a companion how-to workbook. The research reports and other tools are available electronically online through the Online Solutions or the store at the Grahall website. These are delivered in common formats such as Excel, Word, PowerPoint, and PDF, so you can modify the documents to reflect your organization. Now let's look at the methodology and recipe of Online Solutions, the how-to portion of the Grahall website. Here you can see a page from the Total Reward Strategy Project Plan, which outlines the anticipated project milestones or steps. These types of pages make excellent graphics to help you sell your project and give confidence to decision makers that you have the roadmap to finish. As a presentation communication tool, it helps participants understand their role, and as a written tool, provides an easy to understand communication on the progress of the project. On this slide, you see the next level of detail in the Total Rewards Project Plan, which identifies the objectives, actions, and outcomes to be expected. In essence, this is the preparation instructions in the recipe. On this slide, you see the addition of the tools, the tool list, which will be needed to accomplish this particular step. Tools can take the form of conceptual diagrams which assist in communicating complex ideas and workflows, specific book chapters which provide background information and data on step topics, questionnaires, diagnostic and analytical tools, financial tools which assist in examining the financial impact of various decision alternatives. In summary, it is the tool set in combination with the project plan that makes up the how-to package which you find in Online Solutions. Time for some Q&A. Does your process, the Grahall process, work for smaller organizations? The simple answer is yes. But let me elaborate with another analogy. Let's suppose that you want to make apple pie. I think everybody knows what they have in mind that the result will be. But in one hand, it's your mother building an apple pie, and let's suppose that in another situation, it's somebody preparing apple pie for a military base. Now, actually, the big steps, the high-level steps, are the same. You need to acquire the ingredients, prepare the ingredients, bake the ingredients, and serve. Exactly the same at a high level for both people. The mother preparing for her family, and the factory preparing for the army. And so it is with our examples that we give you the high level first, but then let's break it down. Obviously, for the big factory, just getting the apples is a much more difficult task than for your mother, who simply has to go down to the store. In the second step, preparation of ingredients, your mother just has to get out the paring knife and peel the apples and then slice them. At the factory, they have tons of apples to cut, and so the process, the equipment in the process, is different. I think you can see from that little analogy that that's what we're talking about here. We're going to give you the tools. You'll need to adapt them for whether your company is small, as being suggested by our questioner here, whether you're the large company. Thanks for your patience. I think if you will examine the Grahall website, you will find some exciting knowledge and profitable gems in the Online Solution Center. Most importantly, it will save you time, money, effort in creating and assembling the information you need. If you have further questions, do not hesitate to contact me by email at charles.patton@grahall.com. Thank you.